Hey, it's D Factory Rat. We're here at the model factory. I'm Craig, and we have a final for our small scale group build. It was hosted by Brian at BG Model Workshop and Sean, the Scale Model Card Guide channel. So if it wasn't for those guys, this model would still be in this cardboard box. It's been in there since 1966. And I know Sean gets excited when these old musty moldy models get to escape out of their boxes and get built. And so this one's for you, Sean. um these pyro kits are pretty nice. We had fun building it. And let's take a look at it. I did the car as the box art here. Of course, this box is faded quite a bit over the years. It was quite a bit more vibrant, I'm sure, when it was brand new. And we did basically the same art, the same paint scheme as the box art, and we don't do that too often, but we did it on this one. This model was molded in red, and the dreaded red, and we know that can be a real pain to cover up sometimes, especially when you're doing a lighter color like yellow over it. But we primed it with some Duplicolor primer for the yellow. We did white under that, and then we did some black primer underneath the black parts. So that we did 2 coats of primer, and I think at least 2 coats of yellow. The yellow's Tamiya chrome yellow. The black is Testors. Is the base coat for the color shift paints. We like that nice dark black that's in that paint. So we used it on the black for the fenders and stuff. And the red is Model Masters Guards Red. We love that red. We painted the wheels and the seats and the interior with that red. We also did some paint with the brushes. We did some Revell, the new paint Revell has, acrylics, and I'm not too crazy about acrylic paints, but we did a little bit on here. We did some enamels and some washes and some chrome pen, and so that's basically what we used. And let me grab my pointer here from D Factory Rat, and let's take a closer look at this. Get this a little closer here. We have see where to start here. We did a little bit of paint work on these knockoffs, these center caps. We did um, some black paint on there. Let the Mercedes emblem come through. We did a little silver on the running boards. We did some chrome pen on these latches and handles. Let's get a little closer look on that. We did a little wash on the pipes to kind of highlight the ribs. We did a brown on this leather strap, and this kit, we couldn't find the glass for this. I ended up we didn't see the glass. I ended up making this glass last night out of just a piece of a plastic box I had laying around here. I cut a piece for the left and a piece for the right, and we glued it in with some clear glue. canopy glue. I was also missing the whole clear uh, sprue, clear tree. I was missing the headlights, so I got these headlights out of my parts box. We just put those in. And we did a wash on the grill. And got a hair on there. We did a little black. Let's turn it around this way. Let me turn this other light on. We did a black inside the emblems here. And let's see. We got the double stacked tires on the back. And we also put the license plate holder on. It's got a single little red tail light in it. And also up in here, kind of hard to see with the reflection right there, but there's a molded in gas cap right there, and we highlighted that with the chrome pen. It's kind of hiding it behind the fender. On this car, you can kind of see where the seats are kind of offset. The passenger side sits back a little bit behind the driver. I think that's so you don't knock elbows when they're doing the shifter or something. Get a little bit more room in there. Let's see if we can look in here and see the dashboard a little bit, and the interior. I did some chrome pen on the steering wheel, and just kind of did a little bit of a darker wood grain, kind of looked to the dash, and just painted up the gauges, and put a coat of future on there a little bit, and did a little bit of brass work over here, painting over there. So that's kind of a look at the focus this back out. Sorry, I'm making y'all dizzy. Let's pull this hood off. I didn't have it down all the way anyways. This is a 2-part hood, so it comes apart just like that. And let's take a look at this engine. I looked in some reference photos and I did see this black painted like a dark blue. I'd also seen it painted red, and so we went with the dark blue. We got some chrome pen highlights in there, some aluminum. Let's turn it around to the other side. This side we got the pipes. We got the pipes coming out, and we also have these braces underneath the hood here. You put those in. I seen where the spark plug wires on some of these engines were gray, so I painted them gray. They were just molded into the block, and add a little bit something to it. Here's the, it's kind of hard to see. Where we at here? There's a horn in here. There's the horn on the firewall. So yeah, that's a quick look at the car. Let's flip it over and look at the bottom. Did aluminum on the engine, and did like steel on the bottom part of the floor, and a little bit of flat black and stuff in there. So let's look at the bottom. And so that was a nice little kit. We enjoyed the little pyro. I know there's some other pyro builders out there, so I'm interested to see what they all look like when they all get built. And you might think this is a pretty bright color for a car of that era, but actually I was going to show you this book real quick. This is a great book I picked up at Ollie's a few years back. It's Built for Adventure. Clive Cussler, he's the author. Writes a lot of books, and I bought a lot of his books over the years, and I used to take them to work and read them on my break and lunch. But I was going to show you, this is a book of his car collection. I was going to show you some of these. There were some bright colored cars in here, so as to show you some of the colors that they had. You got this two-tone green. We got this two-tone, like a burgundy or a purple. And I'll just go through this book real quick. This is a $50 book. There's orange. Hard to see with the glare in here. But this is a $50 book. It's a beautiful book. And I got this at Ollie's a few years ago. This book for $5, believe it or not. I gave one to my parents, and I think I bought 3 of them. So I got one in here for just doing reference material, and I have one out in my little library out in the living room, and then I have I gave one to my mom and dad. So it's a beautiful book. Some beautiful cars in here. So we're glad to have that. A lot of good engine detail, pictures, and a lot of stories about the cars. There's a museum in Colorado. Let's see if I can turn this light off for a minute. There's if you want to check out the museum online, go to KusslerMuseum.com, www.KusslerMuseum.com. And there's this little something. There's the author and his 1954 XK Jaguar, I believe it is. So, just a quick look at the book. $5. Can't even get a magazine for $5. So, keep an eye out at Ollie's. It's great for reference material and coffee table books and everything, paperbacks. And that'll be our final for our Mercedes-Benz SSK Sport Wagon. So I just want to say we got some more group builds coming up. And we have some more stash videos coming up. I bought some more models, of course. And so I want to say thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to everybody for watching. And we will talk to you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.